What if I told you that adding just 5 minutes of stretching to your daily routine could add years to your life? Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's not. The truth is, as we age, stretching becomes one of the most powerful tools we have for improving mobility, reducing pain, and keeping our bodies healthy well into our 60s, 70s, and beyond. In today's video, we're going to dive into 3 simple yet effective stretches that you can do every day to enhance your flexibility, prevent injuries, and boost your overall health. These moves are tailored specifically for those over 60 and can easily be incorporated into your daily routine. So, if you're ready to feel better, move with ease, and add quality years to your life, stick around. Let's get started. Why stretching matters. After 60. Before we dive into the 3 stretches, let's first understand why stretching is so important as we age. As we get older, our muscles naturally start to tighten, and our joints lose some of their flexibility. This process is normal, but when it goes unchecked, it can lead to stiffness, pain, and even more serious issues like arthritis or muscle strain. Stretching helps by keeping your muscles flexible, improving blood circulation, and allowing your joints to maintain a full range of motion. Plus, it improves posture, which is crucial as we age because slouching or poor posture can lead to back and neck pain. But that's not all. Regular stretching can help reduce stress and even improve mood. And when your muscles are more flexible, you can move better, feel more energized, and avoid injuries. Stretching is a form of self-care that brings more energy, flexibility, and balance into our lives. Start with just 5 minutes of stretching each morning or evening. It doesn't have to be intense, it just needs to be consistent. Now let's get into the 3 stretches that will make a big difference. Stretch number 1, seated forward bend, hamstring stretch. The first stretch we'll talk about is the seated forward bend, a simple yet powerful stretch for your hamstrings, lower back, and hips. As we age, our hamstrings often become tight, which can lead to discomfort when sitting, walking, or even standing up. Tight hamstrings also contribute to back pain and poor posture. That's why this stretch is essential. How to do it? 1. Sit on the edge of a chair or bench with your feet flat on the floor and your knees at a 90-degree angle. Slowly hinge forward at your hips, keeping your back straight. Reach your hands toward the floor, aiming to touch your toes. Don't worry if you can't reach them. Hold for 15-30 seconds, breathing deeply as you feel the stretch along the back of your legs and lower back. Tip: if you can't reach your toes, that's okay. Just go as far as you comfortably can. The goal is to gently lengthen the muscles without forcing anything. Why it works. This stretch helps release tightness in the hamstrings and lower back, improving flexibility and posture. It also promotes blood circulation to the legs, reducing stiffness and increasing mobility. Flexibility is the key to a longer life. Practice this stretch at least 3 times a week. As you become more flexible, try holding the stretch for longer periods or gently deepening the stretch. Stretch number 2, chest and shoulder opener. The second stretch is one of my favorites, especially if you find yourself hunched over or sitting for long periods of time. This is the chest and shoulder opener, and it targets the chest, shoulders, and upper back. As we age, poor posture can cause the chest muscles to tighten and the shoulders to round forward. This can contribute to back pain, neck pain, and even difficulty breathing fully. Stretching the chest and shoulders helps combat these issues and improves posture and breathing capacity. How to do it. Stand or sit tall with your feet hip width apart. 2. Interlace your fingers behind your back with your palms facing inward. Straighten your arms and gently lift your hands upward, opening your chest. As you do this, roll your shoulders back and take a deep breath in, feeling the stretch across your chest and shoulders. Hold for 15-30 seconds, then slowly release. Tip: if you can't interlace your fingers behind your back, don't worry. Simply use a towel or belt to hold onto and gently stretch your chest and shoulders. Why it works? This stretch releases tightness in the chest and shoulders, improving posture and breathing. It also relieves tension in the upper back and neck, which is essential for staying pain-free as you age. A good stretch in the morning can transform your whole day. Try this stretch every morning or evening. Even just a few seconds each day can make a significant difference in how you feel. Stretch number 3, standing hip flexor stretch. The third stretch we'll cover is the standing hip flexor stretch, which targets the hip flexors, quads, and lower back. As we get older, sitting too much can cause the hip flexors to become tight, which in turn affects mobility and can cause discomfort in the lower back. By stretching the hip flexors, we can improve flexibility and reduce pain. How to do it? Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Step 1 foot back into a lunge position with your back knee just above the ground. Keep your torso straight and gently push your hips forward, feeling a stretch in the front of your hip, says. Hold for 20-30 seconds, then switch sides. If you find it difficult to balance, feel free to hold onto a chair or wall for support. Focus on gently pushing your hips forward to stretch the hip flexors. Why it works. This stretch targets the hip flexors, helping to release tightness caused by sitting. It also helps strengthen the muscles around the hips, which is important for preventing falls and maintaining mobility. A flexible body is a healthy body. Incorporate this stretch into your daily routine, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. It will improve your mobility and help you stay pain-free. Stretching for mental clarity. While we often think of stretching as a physical practice, did you know it can also have a profound impact on your mental health? As we age, it's easy to feel mentally fatigued, especially if we spend long hours sitting or feeling inactive. The good news is, regular stretching helps reduce stress, improve focus, and boost mood. It's not just about flexibility. It's about creating a sense of balance in both your body and mind. Why it works. Stretching increases blood flow to the brain, which helps improve cognitive function, clarity, and focus. It also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes a feeling of calm and relaxation. Stretching your body stretches your mind. Next time you feel mentally drained or stressed, take a 5-minute break to stretch. Try the chest and shoulder opener to open your heart and lungs, or the seated forward bend to calm your mind. This practice will help you reset and refresh your focus for the day. Stretching and arthritis relief. Now let's talk about how stretching can be a game changer for those dealing with arthritis or joint pain. Arthritis is one of the most common ailments as we age, affecting millions of people over 60. But did you know that gentle stretching can actually help alleviate arthritis pain and stiffness? It's all about keeping the joints flexible and maintaining their range of motion. How it helps. Stretching helps to lubricate the joints, reduce stiffness, and enhance blood flow, which is critical for people with arthritis. It also improves muscle strength around the joints, giving them more support and reducing pain. Studies show that gentle, consistent stretching can be just as effective as pain medication for managing arthritis symptoms, especially when combined with low-impact exercises like walking or swimming. Carol Welch said, "Movement is a medicine for creating change in a person's physical, emotional, and mental states." For those with arthritis, focus on gentle stretches and avoid pushing yourself too hard. The seated forward bend and standing hip flexor stretch are excellent for easing joint stiffness and providing relief. Aim for 2 to 3 times a day and listen to your body. Stop if it hurts, but continue regularly for best results. So let's recap. Incorporating just a few minutes of stretching into your day can drastically improve both your physical and mental health. The 3 stretches we've covered, the seated forward bend, the chest and shoulder opener, and the standing hip flexor stretch, are all simple yet powerful tools that can reduce arthritis pain, improve your mobility, and even enhance your mental clarity. Stretching doesn't just make you more flexible, it makes you stronger, more resilient, and ready to face each day with more energy and less pain. Remember, it's not about how much you stretch, it's about being consistent and taking time each day to care for your body. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and comment below. Which stretch are you most excited to try, and how has stretching helped you in the past? We'd love to hear your experience. Thank you for joining us today. Stay active, stay flexible, and Stay curious. Until next time.
Don't let age slow you down. Stay fit with Dr. High.